4 after the break, Oasis. Oasis, Married with Children.
Yeah.
XFM 104.9. It's the Ricky Gervais Show. Who am I, Steve?
Gervais, you are Gervais.
Yeah.
You are Ricky Gervais.
Lucky you, yes, it's me, Ricky Gervais.
Gervais, weren't you out signing autographs in the week?
Yeah.
Is this true?
Yeah.
Is this true what I've heard?
A couple, yeah.
What's the story? Tell me.
Well, we did this roadshow from the Doc Martin store.
Roadshow?
Yeah. Yeah.
Was it that impressive?
Yeah. Me, Crowley and Pitts with like a CD player.
Yeah.
And some boots surrounding us. That was good fun.
And you played some records.
Yeah.
And people were coming up, weren't they, and asking for your autograph.
Yeah.
Incredible.
Well, you know, I'm a bit of a celebrity, Steve, I'll be honest.
If you were really rich, what would you spend your money on?
You know what I spend money on?
Yeah?
Just more food and drink than I do now.
Yeah.
Maybe a few extra holidays.
How many people ask for autographs?
Oh, I don't know.
30,
20, yeah.
What about Crowley? Did anyone ask Crowley for autographs?
No, they kept asking him if they got this in a size 7. He's getting really honest.
He does look a bit like a sort of spotty shop assistant.
Yeah.
I'll just go and check with Maureen. Meantime, here's Idlewild.
I got a joke.
Have you?
Yeah.
Brilliant.
We're allowed to tell one joke, aren't we?
One joke, because I don't want it to sound like
no,
it's
Pink
terrible.
No, nothing wrong with Steve Pink.
I love Pink.
Pink's good.
I'm a big fan of Pink.
That is great.
Don't get me started on Pink.
No,
if I start singing the praises of Pink, we'll be
here
here
all night. I know.
But the point is, you know, you've got
right.
Let's hear it.
A little boy, he's only 5 years old. He's lost in a busy high street, and he's crying his eyes out. Well, he would. Lost his mummy. The policeman comes up, and says, all right, what's the matter? I've lost my mummy. He said,
oh, yeah.
Find her. What's she like?
Found a helicopter crash site.
Cock and bingo, mate.
You know, I'd really like to try my new gun.
Soundtrack of our lives on XFM 104.9.
Gervais, can I just tell listeners one very good reason why they should stay tuned, that there are prizes up for grabs very soon. Another of your fantastic movie quizzes is on the way, Gervais.
I'll give you one reason why I should say that.
Oh, who's it?
After the break,
The stunning new single from Mango, Blood, Sweat and Cum.
There we go.
Blood, Sweat and Cum by Mango.
What do you need?
The new single from Velvet Nazi 666 UK is like a rhino. You like doing this? Like a rhino from Velvet Nazi 666 UK. The UK is important.
Blur and Tracy Jackson, XFM 104.9. I really am a very good DJ.
Well, yeah, maybe. 01715802000. Do you agree with that statement? Is Ricky Gervais a very good DJ? Gervais, looking at the cover of the News of the World today.
Yeah.
I'm shocked. I mean, we all know. I mean, how are you coping? How are you getting through the day?
I'm in shock. I'm sort of pretending it hasn't happened. I'm playing a lot of the old records.
I know exactly that. Yeah, the Spice Girls are on the brink of splitting up.
Yeah.
Jerry Halliwell has left the band, rumour has it. But even more worryingly, all right, apparently the reason Jerry left was that she was bullied out of the group by Scary Spice. Apparently Scary Spice, Mel B, is absolutely vicious. Lots of remarks about Jerry, always sniping and going at her.
Well, this must
Jerry
be
left.
particularly close to your heart, because you were bullied at school by a pop star, weren't you?
I was indeed.
Who was that?
Lionel Richie. Yeah, it was a nightmare. The thing was, Lionel had just left the Commodores, and he had a lot of pent-up nervous energy, which he used to take out on me.
Take it on you, because you looked gimp.
Yeah, it was just annoying.
What year was this?
That was 82.
Well, it must have worked, because he was about to have like big hit with Dancing on the Ceiling.
Sure enough.
He would all on. He'd have been flying high before that with Hello.
Well, exactly that. You see, the thing was, he'd had a string of top 10 hits.
Yeah.
I was about 14.
Yeah.
I didn't have the chart credibility with which to fight back.
To fight back.
You know what I mean? I mean, often he would just be throwing my satchel in the tree, and singing, "Hello, is it me?"
What chance did you have against that?
How could I cope with that? He's got a great singing voice. I haven't got soul.
It's terrible. It's terrible.
But you had a similar problem, didn't you? Were you not bullied by a band?
That was before I'm older than you. I mean, this was like 20 years ago when I was a kid at school.
Really?
And I was bullied by a whole band.
You were bullied by a whole band?
Yeah.
Who?
Hanson.
Well, they're bastards.
With the news
that Jerry Halliwell has left the Spice Girls, XFM has set up a helpline for distressed fans. If you need a shoulder to cry on, call Ricky Gervais on 0171 580 2000.
Hello? I know, Andy. Okay. It's terrible, but listen, I want you to think of all the good
Yeah, baby.
things she's given people. The records that she was on still exist. They'll always be there. I can't believe it's near the end of her career. She's a very, very talented young lady. And of course, there's all the photos of her. There's photos on the internet. I'm not talking publicity. It's talking filth. Yes. I mean, there's one, right? I don't know how they got away with it. She's got this. Hello? Well, anyway, she's got these two.
The XFM Ginger Helpline on 0171 580 2000.
Ricky Gervais, XFM.
I'm not going to lie to you. That was House of Pain and Jump Around.
Don't lie to me. Don't ever lie to me.
No, that is House of Pain, Jump Around. We were jumping around.
Of course.
We've got no shame. XFM 104.9. It's 20 to 5.
Yeah.
I'll be honest, after the ad break, there'll be another record.
Is there going to be another ad?
Definitely.
There's going to be an ad break?
Yeah.
You're not lying to me?
No.
Really? Oh,
Muff Shandy says turn it up. Earplugs are gay. The new single by Muff Shandy, Earplugs Are Gay.
Do you know what I mean?
I really feel psyched up after
So
that.
do I. I just want to... it's just sorted out with Fox shadow boxing again. You can't stand. It's a brilliant job fixed with it because you can hit him as hard as you like and he can't feed it. Well, he'll feed it a couple of minutes later.
Yeah, it just sort of ripples.
It's lovely. It's great. It's great. It takes out breast. He sort of likes it because it tickles him.
Yeah, exactly.
You remember Pillsbury Dough?
No.
That little bloke used to laugh and used to prod him.
No
It's
idea.
fantastic.
What are you thinking?
01715802000. Everyone phone and say, Steve, you're a twat. Of course you remember Pillsbury Dough, so don't try and do that one on me.
Pillsbury Dough?
Yeah.
I've never heard of it.
Well, that's your loss.
Right, well, if that's the game you're playing, Gervais, I'll try and pluck one out of the bag.
Go on then.
Oh, well, no, you can carry on talking. I'm just, let me think. No, I'll come up with something.
This will involve a mate of yours in Bristol. Do you know Cherry Wise? No?
No,
You win.
I'll come up with something. So what was this thing? What was it called? The
Pillsbury Doughboy. It was a little thing that is going, a little round wobbly thing, and you pressed and you went... What are you talking about? 0171 580 2000.
Where did it come from?
Prove me wrong.
Where did it come from?
What's the name of a thing, innit? Pillsbury Dough.
What do you mean a thing?
What is it? Pastry mix.
It's a pastry mix.
Oh.
Is it a toy?
No! What, you used to play with food when you were a kid?
Gervais, you still play with food.
This is going nowhere. Shut up. No, forget it. Right, it's after the ad break.
Jamie and his magic torch.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah. I remember that. Was that little kid in the comics had a magic pipes? He'd go past an ad of like a woman eating a cream bun, and the cream bun would come to life. You know what I mean? Now at 14, he'd be getting different material, wouldn't he, to bring to life? Don't you remember him? He was in a comic book.
Are you on crack?
Oh, I love it when Grandad gets out of the bath. His skin's so clean and smooth.
But after a hard day squelching around, soreness can cause discomfort. New Pandoras with Halotha Haha creamy carry stuff acts as a clunge protector. And the new dry leaf chicken wings soak up all the piss and shit so Grandad stays dry. New Pandoras with clunge protection. Because I love my Grandad. Dirty old...
Yeah. Gomez, yeah. Shut up! I can't say what the record is. Gomez, get myself arrested. What, Steve?
I have finally figured out what on earth you were waffling on about just a second ago.
What?
Pillsbury Dough?
Yeah.
Right, just Pillsbury Dough, and it's sort of... Apparently, I've managed. I'm talking to the listeners, Gervais,
Go
like
on, then.
yourself. Apparently, Pillsbury dough, right? It's an ad from years ago,
Yeah.
advertising this form of dough.
Pastry, yeah.
A little cartoon character comes on the telly,
Yeah.
Pillsbury Dough Man,
Yeah,
and he comes on, and a woman presses his belly,
Yeah.
and he makes a noise or something.
yeah. That's what I said.
Well, you didn't
Yeah.
say that at all.
Why?
You didn't explain it. See, when I want to explain something, all right, Gervais, what I do is I think, what do I need to say?
Yeah.
How can I best express it? Which words shall I use, and in
Yeah.
what order?
Yeah.
When you want to express something, you just go words, stop. Words. Oh, annoyed, words. Do you know what I mean? It's just gobbledygook.
I was
Gervais.
excited about remembering Pillsbury dough.
Yeah, but you must not let your
I
excitement...
couldn't believe you're so stupid and sheltered not to have heard of him.
You must not let your excitement, right, undermine your use of grammar. Do you understand me, Gervais? It's not an excuse.
Or motor sensibility.
Anything, all right? Just think before you speak. Just think.
Why?
Please think before you speak.
I'm a DJ.
Think before you speak.
Where would I get if I did that? And someone here says, and. Starting off with and.
Never start a sentence with and or because, Gervais. Everybody knows that.
Oh,
Never start a sentence with and or because.
Mandy from Chingford wants to know if I remember a program called Billy Liar. Of course I do, you see, and you probably don't.
A program called Billy Liar?
Yeah.
Rubbish. That's
You've
never
embarrassed
existed.
yourself.
No, I admit there's a film and a play and a
Happy
book.
birthday, Charlotte. No, Catherine. It's from Charlotte. She's 20.
Yeah, man, you're super slick on the mic. Oh, yes, sirree, Gervais.
Get me another one. Because the thing is, if you stop drinking, you start going a bit mad.
Can we get the margaritas in here, please, Nick?
I had a margarita yesterday, sitting outside a little restaurant in Camden, had a margarita.
Oh, I went to a party. I was on the margaritas.
Where?
I saw one of them the next day, actually. She was a lovely girl.
No, you can't do jokes like that. What were we talking about before that, though?
Play a record, Gervais.
Drugstore, sober, on XFM, 104.9, London's only alternative.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
interesting that you say that sentence every time we finish playing a record.
I've learned it.
Because it's the only thing that
Yeah.
you memorise, isn't it?
Exactly, yeah.
You can actually say that and get from the beginning to the end without sort of keeling over. Or something or
You
something.
take a deep breath.
Yeah, taking another swig. You should see him preparing to come out of a record. Right, XFM, 1.9, and off we go.
Yeah.
Beautiful, Gervais.
Yeah.
Absolutely gorgeous. Walking along the other night towards your house on that route, that direct route from
Yeah.
XFM. Walking along,
Zen.
very short fella walking alongside me, right? And you know sometimes your eyes meet with these people. I saw his face.
What were you doing? Crawling? How short are we talking?
He's a short man. 3 or 4 feet.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Carrying a big bag.
Yeah.
I saw his face. It looked... You know those people that look as though their face has been stapled together?
Yeah.
He was one of those sort of people.
Yeah.
And his face very odd. I mean, you know, I don't want to sort of... it's like a bit like the pot calling the kettle black.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But
He was short and ugly, you're tall and ugly.
Exactly. But
So,
he was a weird looking fella.
what's
Anyway,
new?
he looks up at me, Gervais. He looks up at me and he says, can I jump on your back?
Really?
Absolutely what he said. Can you believe that? Can I jump on your back? What was I going to say? It's ridiculous. He's like, can I jump on your back? And I don't know what his plan... Once he got up there, I'm not sure what his plan of action was going to be. I don't know what he was thinking.
Fight a much taller man.
Yeah. Anyway, he says that, and I say, well, no, you can. And he says, oh, go on, let me, you big C-U-N-T.
Did he?
That's what he said.
Yeah.
Oh, go on, let me. I mean, it's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous.
Like that was going to convince you.
I know, yeah.
First sight. Oh, well, no, I won't. Oh, go on, you big... Oh, go on, then.
Yeah, all right.
That was lovely.
As you ask so sweetly.
What if it had been the short, ugly woman who'd had her face stapled together?
Well, I'd have let her jump up.
Yeah.
Well, she might have needed to get somewhere quick, you know,
Yeah.
and those kind of opportunities, it would just be ungentlemanly. if
She
I
might have
did.
needed a ride.
She might needed a ride.
Portishead, None.
Yeah.
After the break, a classic by House Martins.
Lovely.
Steve made me do it.
Brilliant.
Classic House Martins.
Well, it's happy hour.
Again?
No, just called happy hour. Don't embarrass yourself, you swine.
Why did you play that then? That was your choice for today. Go on.
Well, I'll tell you why I played that. It reminds me of a girl. No, seriously.
Yeah, go on.
No, it does.
Where's the punchline?
There is no punchline.
Well, you went out with a girl?
Yeah.
No, you
Yes.
you did.
Yes. And
Go on.
we played that song quite a lot.
Really?
Don't mock, don't judge, you know.
Go on.
But she was, this is absolutely true, she was very odd.
Of course you was.
She used to, She used to decide everything
Yeah.
via the paper.
Go on.
She would write out, she would tear a piece of paper in half, and she would write, you know, yes or no, like her question to herself.
You know she had 2 no's in her hand, don't you?
Her question might have been,
No, every night she had 2 no's.
her question might have been, should we go to the supermarket? Yes, no.
Yeah.
You know, she'd you know, choose one.
Yeah.
At random. No, we'll go to the supermarket. She might have, you know, shall I buy a new hat?
Yeah.
She might have, yes, no, choose the paper, no. And, you know, it's just a bit odd, just a bit weird. And, no, that is exactly how it all finished.
Really?
Yeah. She wrote, you know, she made the question she asked herself was...
Is this true, by the way?
This is absolutely true.
Go
The
on.
question she asked herself was, shall I carry on going out with Steve?
Right.
Piece of paper, yes, no. No. Do you know what I mean? That's quite a tragic story.
She had 30 goes.
Best out of 3, she kept saying.
Yeah.
No, that is absolutely true.
That is tragic. I mean, that really is quite tragic.
Do you think so?
Yeah.
It makes me a love martyr, don't you think?
Yeah.
Wouldn't you say?
It was so much more because you can put it down to like fate and luck now, as opposed to, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was the gods.
It wasn't your fault.
No.
Well, if you're listening, this was your tune. This is the Delgados. Everything goes around.
With the news that Jerry Halliwell has left the Spice Girls, XFM has set up a helpline for distressed fans. If you need a shoulder to cry on, call Ricky Gervais on 0171 580 2000.
Hello. Of course, it's very, very sad, and you know, maybe the Spice Girls, as they were, don't exist anymore. But I mean, her work will go on. The good she's done for charity, like the mine victim charities, and you know, all that caring that she did. And our thoughts shouldn't just be with her; it should be with, you know, William and Harry now.
Rick, I think you got a bit confused, love.
The XFM Ginger Helpline on 0171 580 2000.
Baby Birds.
Yep.
XFM 104.9.
Yeah.
Nearly R5. Ad break. Scope. Song for Bobby. Competition. Film quiz. Shed 7 album. Midget album. XFM album with China's Rem Garby's Left Field. Am I making sense?
No. Play a record.
That's all, Bobby.
That's all, Bobby. Song for Bobby. Scope. Just gone R5, Steve. It's competition time.
Gervais, you're absolutely right. Competition time on XFM. We're going to play you a clip from a classic movie. We want to know what is the film. 3 CDs to give away to the lucky winner. Gervais, album from Midget, album from Shed 7, and an XFM compilation album. Tracks on there from the Boo Radleys. We've got songs from Stereolab, Marion, all sorts. Gervais, play the clip. It's a classic movie, but what is it?
After I've told you that I nicked those CDs from your prison album. I don't believe it. I knew you wouldn't mind.
We're not giving them away.
Yes, we are.
No, we're not.
Here's the clip.
What was that?
T1000 emitted polyalloy liquid metal cannot form complicated metal objects, just stabbing weapons.
Could he make a corkscrew?
No problem, but he has to make things of a similar volume.
Could he make scissors?
Do they have to work?
Yeah.
No then, just stabbing things.
A pin?
Again with the volume thing.
But he could make a pin.
It'll have to be a big pin.
A sword?
Yes, obviously.
Some roller skates?
Impossible. The moving parts.
A ball and chain?
I thought you had the concept.
Fishing rod?
You're winding me up now.
A chess set, but all in one piece. Sort of a sculpture.
What would be the point?
If it was metal, it would still hurt.
I'm going.
No, but if it's metal, he could hit you with a feather duster and he could still kill you.
He's a T1000, the Terminator, not Ken Dodd.
Ooh.
That's it, I'm leaving.
Say, I'll be back.
No, I'm going.
What about my little boy?
The brat. You shouldn't have taken the piss.
So, classic movie action there. The question's simple. What movie is it from? It's a blockbuster and a cult film. Simple. What film was that? 0171 580
2000.
Gervais, I've got to say,
Go on.
I'm very impressed with the work you've been doing. You've obviously put a lot of effort into that.
Yeah.
That little quiz there.
Yeah.
I'm most impressed, Gervais. What can I say?
Good.
But I'm a little bit worried.
Go on.
It seems to me that a lot of your humour is based around swearing and then just sort of bleeping out the swear words. Do you know what I mean? It just seems a bit juvenile.
It is juvenile, yeah. I mean, that's the point. It's juvenile and silly, and it's not particularly clever, but it is funny.
What? What did you say then?
It is, I'm just saying, it is. You're right. It is sort of juvenile and childish a bit as well, but it's funny, isn't it? And that's the important thing.
How did you do that? Is that some kind of wind up?
Do what?
You're swearing.
Yeah.
And it's being bleeped out.
Of course it is. It's radio.
Yeah, but this is live.
Yeah.
Well, how are you doing it then?
I don't know.
Well, you must know.
I don't know.
Is it a wind up? Is it some?
Well, I don't know.
This is live, Gervais.
Yeah, of course it's fucking live. XFM 104.9, London's only fucking alternative.
Well, can I swear? If I swear, will it do the same?
Well, I don't know. Take a chance. It's your neck on the line.
Big hairy dog's cock.
Steve, be careful, man.
What?
You can't go around saying big hairy dog's
You can.
If you swear again, Steve, I'm serious, I'll be annoyed because it'll make me look like a This is Radiohead and Black Star.
How are you doing this?
I don't know. Radiohead and Black Star on XFM 104.9. It's the Ricky Gervais show. We've had the competition.
Does the bleeping happen in the pub?
Of course it doesn't.
What?
You can say what you want live, can't you, in a pub?
I'm just a bit confused.
I know, you're easily confused.
There's a competition winner, you'll be pleased to know.
Yeah.
Dinesh De Silva from Wimbledon has won those 3 CDs, and can I just say they're already winging their way to him as we speak.
Yeah.
I can say that.
Yeah.
Absolute nonsense.
They're probably outside on the table. You've lost a bit of paper.
Yep.
And that excuse for a producer.
You'll be very surprised if those CDs ever make it to Wimbledon.
Yeah.
Very surprised.
I'll be honest, yeah.
Gervais, it's been great. We've enjoyed ourselves.
What was the film clip then?
Oh, the film, of course. We didn't even give it away. It was Terminator 2.
Of course it was. The classic scene when the T-1000 puts the big sword through the lift and Linda Hamilton goes, what was that? Arnie explains.
It's a fantastic clip there from the film, and hopefully another film quiz next week.
Another one, yeah.
Gervais. And I must say the film quiz thing I think is very popular at the moment. A lot of people are very excited by that.
We've got an ad break coming up, and then the classic from Placebo, yeah?
Placebo? I'd rather have one from Pulp.
We'll play both.
Brilliant.
Do you remember the first time?
Gervais, if I phoned up Labour HQ and said I'm willing to pledge £100, do you think Mo Molan would go out with me? I mean, would she be obliged to? Is that how it works?
You could be her Bo Molan.
Well, true enough. Those will be the headlines.
Yeah.
XFM's Steve is Bo Molan.
Not Beauty and the Beast.
Well, I'm not. Don't start slagging her off.
Or Labour MP attacked by strange freak.
Don't start slagging her off.
Easy Metal is the new album by Tony Butterbing.
Oh, the animals went in 2 by 2. I'm gonna you like we're in the zoo. We're gonna like a rhino. We're gonna like a rhino. We're gonna like a big fat rhino. We're gonna like a rhino.
And who can forget, earplugs are gay.
Earplugs are gay. Hear what I say now. Those earplugs are gay. So get them out the goddamn way now. I feel the need to make a beat. My brain needs noise and speed. Motherfucker.
And featuring Tony's brand new single, Blood, Sweat and Cum.
For blood, sweat, and cum.
Easy Metal, the new album by Tony Butterbing, out now. This album is not available anywhere.
The Feisty Five and now the Feisty Four. Jerry Halliwell has left the Spice Girls. The announcement was given by her solicitor in
I'm
London.
gonna leave it there.
The band members say they'll go on without her, but the Sun's showbiz correspondent David Wigg says it won't work.
I excluded the airfield, and now I'm heading to the barracks and
She'll
the
probably want to have a baby, so gradually we'll see them fall
military
away. This is the demise of the
camp.
Spice Girls, definitely, because Jerry was so popular. She was one of the most popular members.